Welcome in. My name is Keiko and today I will be coloring in all the Pokemon I drew from memory during July. If you are unfamiliar, I did a short series here on YouTube and Instagram where I drew a single first generation Pokemon from memory every day for the month July. And boy, was it an adventure. I was able to replicate a few quite well and others just turned out to be completely new types of Pokemon. So without further ado, let's start coloring them. Originally, I already tried the color portion of the first two mon and then ran a poll asking which would be better, either a colored version or a line art version. And well, as you can see, line art won, so now I get to color in the creatures I created. So even though I already did color for the first two mon, I decided to add shading, highlights, and outline them just so they are matching with the rest of the Pokemon. The following Pokemon where I began my just lines journey was Seeking. I drew a completely different Pokemon. I was imagining Celio instead, and it didn't occur to me until after I finished the drawing that Seeking was the goldfish. Despite the difference, I decided to add the Seeking color scheme to, I guess, my version of Seeking. And then after this, I also drew Seeking after seeing them, but somehow still got the image wrong. Next up was Staryu. I was so close with this one. I just forgot what the jewel holder looked like and that the jewel itself was round instead of cut. Nonetheless though, the colors are really making the Pokemon look like Pokemon. You'll see for a few of them, they actually look really good. At least I think so. Next is Dodrio. Dodrio was not only tricky to draw, but also tricky to color. I did forget to draw the tail, but I remember the gist of their design. The colors kind of makes it look like those chocolate mushrooms mayhaps. Okay, Mewtwo. Probably the funniest out of all of the Pokemon I drew from memory. The fingers are very bulbous, the tail not so much, but you know, the colors kind of bring them together, right? After looking at it again, it looks like it's trying to hypnotize me. Next, Kabuto, not too bad. I forgot that it was just a void underneath, so when I started coloring it, I made sure to make that extra shell I put under them the same color, so it still looked like a void rather than a creature between two shells. It's kind of cute. Next is Gengar. This dude just looks like a dude, but when I added color, wow, that's Gengar. One of the ones I'm happy with after adding color, and kind of felt even more accurate too. Color really makes a difference with these. I actually want to make them into stickers and put them on my binder. Though this next one, I'm kind of iffy about. So Butterfree. I really liked how the doodle came out, but after adding color to them, they just look, I don't know, bland now to me, and that's unfortunate. I feel if I decided to add the markings of Butterfree in the wings, then it would have been like, oh yeah, Butterfree, super cute. Next up is Executor. Gave the wrong leaves, but after adding color, they look cute, like a palm tree with masks on it. It's like you're trying to squint to see in the distance what they are, and this is what you see. I think they're super fun though. Chansey was also fun to color as well. Not exactly Chansey looking per se, but the color theme makes it feel like they are an extra evolution of the Pokemon, which is fun. They kind of remind me of Kirby. I think it's the feet. Now we've got Mankey. I'm not the biggest fan of Mankey's design. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of monkeys in general, but after looking at the design while coloring, I realized that the feet looked like that, and now I'm kind of grossed out. The coloring came out fine. I think you can tell it's Mankey from the ball body structure and the pig nose, and that's about it. Okay, I forgot about this one. So this is supposed to be Raticate, but somehow turned into a rat/cat hybrid. The colors did not help. It just further confirmed that it is a different creature entirely, at least to me. Maybe there's a hint of kangaroo mixed in there as well. Next, we've got Nidoran. So during the drawing, I was envisioning the purple Nidoran because I forgot the name Nidoran was for both versions. Fret not though, I colored this Nidoran in both color themes and they look super cute. Look at my dinosaur gremlins that just look like dinosaurs and not the Pokemon they're supposed to represent. Pidgeot, I think? Easily the least best thing for me to try and draw in a minute. I think the colors kind of work with identifying the Pokemon, but it also looks like plain bird. Still cute though, with like its eyebrows and stuff. Okay, Ghastly. The sunny side up egg I drew with angry eyes. The coloring definitely helped identify it a bit. I took the initiative of adding the pink wrinkly lines, and I think that helped a lot as well. It still looks goofy, but less so now. One of my favorites is next, and that is Weedle. Not a favorite Pokemon, but just like the one I doodled. So I am very pleased with both the doodle and the coloring, because since it was so simple, I had time within my minute to do a colored version of them. Super adorable, 10 out of 10. Even though in the doodle process, case I forgot about their legs and the spike on their tail, they still make me giggle looking at them. Now we've got Parasect, which came out not bad. I had known it was a mushroom crab bug and went with it. I'm also happy with how it looks with color. A bit more saturated than the reference, but that is usually my style, so we won't be going for complete accuracy color-wise. After this is Blastoise. I gave them an extra cannon. I forgot what my thought process was for this one, but thankfully the colors make it look good. Kinda messed up with the face though, since I didn't give them a mouth or like structure in the head. I was unsure on how to do the beige pattern from its stomach. Nonetheless, I think it looks cute. Next is Dragonair. I was so confident with this one. We were so close. It looks like an evolution between Dratini and Dragonair because it's missing a few key pieces that I forgot about. Regardless though, I am happy with how the coloring went with this. Next is, oh, it's Krabby. Now y'all, why do they look like that? I'm asking you, even though I'm the one who drew it, but even when I add color, they still look like a man. Multiple people mentioned that the bubbles I added look like a mustache, and even though I added light blue to show that it's bubbles, it now just looks like a gray mustache. Anywho's, on to our next disappointment, which is Mr. Mime. Or better yet, just another dude, because who is this? Honestly, they look kinda cute with color, though still goofy of course. They still just look like some random person throwing you a peace sign while walking down the street, wearing an Easter egg costume. Now we've got my version of Dragonite. Y'all, I wasn't paying attention to the time with this one. I kept focusing on the wings and forgot about the arms. So a few people pointed out that they look like the Nerds mascot, and they do. The colors kinda help, though not really. This makes me, we might as well call you Wyvernite. Okay, Pidgey. I know another bird, but this time, small bird. I draw chickens and ducks and give them the same body type, so I did that here for Pidgey. They look cute even though I completely forgot about the previous evolution we had that had the eyebrows form the hair. It's still super cute though. Just a bird. Next is another bird. This is our noodle bird, Articuno. As you can tell, I made a switch between its head and tail feathers, unfortunately. The colors? Tell me you can't tell that's Articuno by the colors. I know not the doodle, but the colors surely. The other one I was very happy with. It's Horsey. During this time, I did just watch an episode of the Pokemon series with Horsey in it the night before this drawing. It is evident though that even though it was fresh in my head, the image of Horsey, I still forgot about the back fin, which is fine. They look so cute anyways. Oh, I'm also happy with this next one too. Poliwhirl. I drew them as a new Poppy's Playtime character with those long limbs. I don't know why I thought they had long limbs in my head when they have quite the opposite. Regardless though, they came out really cute and looks like a fun mascot for like Cinnamon Swirl brand or something. Okay, so another type of creature that I'm not the best at remembering is the shape of a bull. Also horses too. The body structure is very bulky, muscly-y. Wow, A+ vocabulary. This is supposed to be Tauros. Somehow I thought they had rings on their tail. Turns out they had 3 tails. I think the colors do help a bit with identification. You can tell me otherwise. Next is Starmie. Since I was remembering Staryu, its previous version, I remembered to shape the jewel holder, and I remembered that this one has the cut gem. So yay, pretty solid. And the colors really pulls it together, so I'm pleased with this little starline we completed. Now is Drowsy, which I totally blanked on, as you can see. For the most part, I remembered it had a trunk, but somehow I managed to draw this Pokemon from Gen 5 instead. It's still kind of cute though. With the colors, they kind of look like a pre-evolution. Here's my new Pokemon design submission. Finally, our last Pokemon was Slowpoke, which was funny considering I was rushing to draw each of these in a minute. I drew a smushed Slowpoke that looks like a lizard, though with color, yeah, that's a Slowpoke. Even though the feet and ears are different, it fits. Both my partner and someone else mentioned they look like the sloth Pokemon, and I was like, oh, they do. Anywho's, without further ado, here is all our doodle Pokemon from memory. With all of them together, they actually look really fun. I can't lie, they all look cute together. And this was a super fun challenge to take on. I hope to do it again, though not every day, cause it took so much of my time, but maybe I'll do it twice a week. For Gen 2, you can expect to see it start sometime in September. I know that's a long ways away, but as you may know, I am pretty busy lately, so August is quite hectic. Someone mentioned the compilation of the series into one long video, and I will most likely do that and post it either next week or the week after. I'll keep y'all posted in my community posts as per usual. Thank you all for tuning in, and as usual, have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Goodbye!